Ooh, I got scissors. My parents told me you didn't play with scissors this way. I'm gonna go listen to them. What do they know? It's like. Call 911. Hey guys, welcome to the comic book pick up videos, and actually if you didn't get it, I'm not actually hurt, that was just a joke, so you guys get it. It's just a joke. Saying you like to do the beginning of those videos and these videos and the video game pick up videos. We got comic books to look at. This month I spent $20 on all this. Single issues, graphic novels. Oops, sorry about that. First one do graphic novels. These are all from Books A Million. My Books A Million had dollar comics, which is really cool. Though, like, it could be anything really. But these all, I went and looked by the new comic at the bottom. They have a usually where they keep. They had a whole rack of like stuff of dollar stuff, and they had boxes. But the boxes, they had a couple boxes over where they had a bunch of like the used books and stuff. They had some boxes on the table, and you could look through them. They had those like moves or something, and then they only had the ones on the little rack shelf thingy. Like, well, the kind of way new comics go, they have that and have another shelf next to it. Now that just has a bunch of like new stuff on it, now more stuff. And on the bottom there's a little bit of the dollar stuff, not really. But I went and looked, and because I was with my friend Tyler and my brother Stuart, and we went over and we went to back. I looked back to the back, and I looked down the aisle where they had all like the new cheap stuff or stuff that's on sale, all that kind of stuff. Looked and saw a box, the boxes, dollar box, comics, 4 boxes, and like, I'm gonna have some. Okay, I'm probably gonna come up with something. After I did, after that I looked at how many things I was really happy to get. First thing was Wildcats issue 22. This is probably one of my favorite Image comics. I like a lot of Image stuff, but there's not a lot that I really like. I like a lot of Image stuff, especially the older stuff here. But a lot of it's not like, oh, I need to have it kind of stuff. If I get it, great, I'll keep it. But this is one of the comics I really do like. One reason is because Gift is in it, and I know he's not in every issue, but the comic still, it's an overall good comic, and I want to get it. Even though Gift is not in it, because it is a really good comic. And I really enjoyed this. Gift wasn't in it, but I still enjoyed this book, even if Gift is not in it, so that's why. We enjoyed that. That's fun. I read that, so that's really good. Well, that's it. I found this. That's how it's getting. Issue 1 of Hercules Prince of Power. I didn't have this one. This is for Hercules Prince of Power Volume 2. Because there are 2 4-issue miniseries, and this is the 5th issue of the second one. I have issue 4 of the second miniseries, and I have issue 1 and 3 of the first miniseries. So yeah. So kind of now I have half of both. For this, I didn't have this. That's all that's there. It's a miniseries, so I can get it complete. So I was really happy to get that, and I have not read this yet, so I am gonna give that a read. I don't like the comics, so I like the other books, I'm probably not like that. I did read this, it's the only DC dollar comic I got. This is the only DC book I've read. I've read everything. Usually I get DC stuff more. They had some okay DC stuff like Master Comics and stuff. I didn't pick them up because these were more something I feel like I wanted more. But I got this one DC book. The War That Time Forgot issue 12. This is a 12-issue miniseries. I did read this. I enjoyed it. I don't have any of the other issues. But it was a good last issue, and I thought the book was overall pretty good for never reading this book. I never, what's the one I'm looking for? I've never read any of these books, and I think there's multiple ones. I think they made one for the New 52, I'm not sure, and there might have been some older ones, I'm not sure. But I definitely will look out for some of the other books in this series, of the 12-issue series, because it's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. So I definitely look out for one of those. Otherwise, like that. Next book in the book, I really enjoy a lot, Thunderbolts. Issue 45, the original one. I like the book. I like a lot of the newer ones, more or less, because I feel like newer stuff. It feels like kind of like, I'm gonna say this, a Suicide Squad thing. I might be, if you saying, oh, that's not like Suicide Squad at all. Well, why I'm comparing it to, because it feels like this one, not this one in particular, because this one does have Hawkeye, and it has some other characters who might be. I don't know, other than Hawkeye, and like one of the characters. I don't really know many of the characters on this one, but a lot of the newer ones have a lot of. I seen like Deadpool in it. I think he was in like a Kelly Crossroads thing if he was in it. A lot of other villains I've seen in it. A lot of villains. I feel like Juggernaut has a kind of people who are like kind of villains, kind of aren't villains, some who are villains. They're kind of like a little. It feels like Suicide Squad because that's kind of like most of the people in the Suicide Squad are either villains or they're kind of like in the that middle thing where they are villains, kind of aren't. They're kind of on both sides sometimes. Or there are some heroes in it. So it kind of feels like that. So that's one reason why I like it, and it's a good book overall. This is another one. this is Maximum. It says Maximum Security on there. On the top of it, I know a lot of books like Avengers and some other books. Did some stuff. What's that? I don't know if that's some big event that's going on this time, or maybe not a big event, but one that crosses over some of these books. Don't know. It was cool to get this because I've been trying to get some of the book stuff. That was really cool. For $1, I was happy, and I have not read that yet, so that I'm gonna give a read. But that one, I think Hercules are the only 2 books out of the single issue I did not read. I also found this, and this is one book I had to get. The Avengers in Corning 8. Didn't have this. I like the New Avengers. It's a bunch of great characters. I can really like all the characters in there. I like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Doctor Strange is in there, Spider-Woman's in there. The Wrecker's on the back. Seems to be like a villain or something. You know, I think, is that everybody? Or Jessica Jones, I think is in this. That's Luke Cage is 5. I'm trying to see what else is in this. Those might be the only ones, so I think other than, oh wait, there's this guy, who I do not know his name, but he is Hawkeye. That's not his name in the book, he has a different name, it's the same person. He used to be Hawkeye, now he's this guy, a new superhero, so it's kind of like saying, it's Clint or whatever, that's his name, Clint, I don't know what that name is, Clint, whatever, you know, he was Hawkeye, now this character, so yeah. I like the Avengers, and that was really cool, I didn't have that. I also found this, the New Avengers issue 13. Classic, why did you put the one first? It's another issue. It's not. There've been multiple New Avengers series. That one came before this one. It's a completely different series. I'm not gonna have to list those characters. We have a lot of the same characters. I'll name them first. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Doctor Strange, and Jessica Jones. New characters we have Miss Marvel was cool. Sing, that's pretty cool. Mockingbird's cool. Victor Han, I don't know if he's a good guy, that guy. I'm not too sure. And Squirrel Girl, who I don't know, I read this and I don't think he was in it. Unless he was, I didn't recognize him or something through some other character. I don't know. He might not have been in this particular issue, I don't know, but it was it's a really good issue of, a really good issue. I really enjoyed that. That's all the single stuff I had. I also got 2 graphic novels, and they had these at the cheap stuff. And being one of my favorite, maybe my favorite Marvel comic, maybe my favorite. Spider-Girl's kind of weighing that to becoming my favorite. But they had Deadpool, X marks the spot, it's showing 3 of Deadpool. And it was like $3 and something cents, so about maybe like $4. This looks cool, it contains, I think that's in the back here, issues 13 through 18, it was pretty cool. 2 different stories in there, like 2 different like story arcs. The first one is a 2-issue story arc, and issues 13, 14 about him, Wade Wilson wanted to be a pirate and stuff and all that stuff. I really enjoyed that, so it was really good, so it was really cool. And then issues 15, let's see here, 15, 16, 17, and 18 was a 4-part story arc about him wanting to be the X-Men, and at the end he helps them and all that stuff. It was a really good story arc with him in the X-Men series. That book shows that he's not really a bad guy, he's actually really he's probably more of a good guy than a bad guy. Then they had this. This was like $7 and maybe almost $8. Something like that, I think, so it was almost $8. I saw this and I've seen each book. I've never gotten one before because I used to get it on this site. Deadpool Classics Volume 10. This is a big, sick book. I saw this there and I like the Deadpool Classic books because this is a good way to get some of these older books. I like Deadpool anyway, so I'll get these graphic novels even if I find the single issues. I don't mind having the graphic novel and the single issues. Especially something I like. It's cool to have them like collected and I can pick it up and read it easily. Kind of, I think a good way to do it. You just can pick it up a bunch of stuff and that's taking you from a bag. That one has a lot of stuff in it, so we need to go through and see what is in this book. We got in this one, we got collecting Agent X issue 7 for 15. This is the guy in the back, is Agent X, and then we have some other characters like Hangman, Taskmaster, and some other characters. So you might recognize from the Deadpool. This Agent X guy seems to have some of the Deadpool powers and stuff. Healing factor and some of that other stuff, so that's pretty cool. That's probably why this book, I think somebody got his powers to do something. Because the last story arc has the last issue, issue 15 is the last issue, and the last like 3 or 4 issues is about him having this big story about him getting the powers and everything. About Deadpool coming back and he getting his powers and everything back to normal, so yeah. And also have Fight Man issue 1. Actually, we'll cover that. It's actually an old book. Fight Man issue 1, it was like a 1-issue thing. I haven't read this yet, so kind of, if you don't, I'm not too well versed on these. Fight Man is in the Agent X books, he is a character in this book, so that's kind of cool. And I've kind of resisted for this last comic in because it's not really a Deadpool comic. But I can see why they threw it in because he was in the other stuff. And when else would you know, like, throw this comic in somewhere? Like, when else would this comic be in a graphic novel? Like, probably never if it wasn't for this thing right now. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. I haven't read it yet. Like I said, I can't say how much, but it looks really good. All the stories end up good and as well. And I didn't even know they made 10 of these, so that's kind of cool. It has, on the front it has this thing called 1, 2, 3, line 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the back has line 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. I didn't understand. So 10 of these, so it was cool to get. I'm happy to add more of these into the cheap stuff. I'll definitely be getting them. So that's it. This episode of Comic Book Pickups. And again, I don't think I messed up on anything. I might have messed up some stuff in when I was talking, but that's going to be left in. I think we up, so maybe I might do some, I don't know, maybe at the end. Maybe I'll start doing stuff at the end. Something, I don't know. I need to do because I feel like I have to put something at the end now. I've been doing it on a lot of videos, so it's kind of nice to do it. But, you know, the real Facebook, Instagram, all those sites, things, Twitter, all that's down below. And you can follow me on any of those sites, whatever. Maybe on Facebook, probably the most. You have to learn how to like only 2 people liking it or something, so it'd be nice if you can do that. Also, you can go subscribe to the channel, check out my main channel, Super Crazy Drummer. And as always, you can stay epic.
We got win, yes! Victory! See, it took me a couple tries, but I got it. See, I had the epicness flowing through me. You probably need too.
Booyah.